So as we record this, millions of Americans are watching the impeachment hearings, which are now public as of today. But they're not all watching it in the same place. Some people are gonna be watching it on C-SPAN or PBS, but some will be watching it on the big cable news networks on, for instance, MSNBC and Fox News. And depending on which one they go on, they're seeing the same testimony, but it's not being presented in exactly the same way. Let's go through a quick little example. So as Bill Taylor, the ambassador who had this big bombshell today, is testifying, here's what you saw if you were watching MSNBC. A few facts about him. He was the top US diplomat in Ukraine since June. He testified that he had a clear understanding that aid was tied to probes and texted it would be crazy to withhold Ukraine military aid. Now, choosing those things, that is a frame, I guess, but all of those are facts. If you were watching Fox News though, they chose to focus on some other facts. Take a look at this. A little timeline saying October 23rd, President Trump dismissed Taylor as a never Trumper.
White House nothing to do with him,
has nothing to do with him, and it doesn't mean anything, it's not based on anything, but you wouldn't know that to look at the graphic. White House called Taylor's closed door testimony triple hearsay.
Which is itself like not even hearsay, it's just a conjecture based on their approach, which by the way is convenient to them to call it based on hearsay. Yeah. It's not based on hearsay.
And what is triple hearsay? He was the ambassador, he was talking with Sondland. They're involved in this effort. And then finally, GOP says Taylor had no firsthand knowledge about Ukraine aid, which is sort of just saying the same thing as the second one. But like you basically learn nothing there. You learn that the White House, Trump and the GOP, which are effectively the same thing at this point, don't like him. That's it.
But like the first over the shoulder that you saw was just facts about the guy, like his bio. And the rest was just a series of insults hurled by people with a vested interest in mischaracterizing this guy.
Exactly. And it wasn't just for Bill Taylor. Adam Schiff had the same sort of thing, but let me just focus on two of the graphics that Fox decided to put up for Schiff. The first one, this is important news that you need to know, is that Trump has tweeted about Schiff more than 100 times since the inquiry began. I would argue that says more about Trump than about Schiff, but they included it.
Obsessed.
Trump has repeatedly implied that Schiff has committed treason. They just stayed it there. Yeah, a crazy accusation. We're just gonna put it there as if it's an important fact. And GOP wants Schiff to testify about contacts with whistleblower. So none of that has to do with the actual content of the impeachment hearing. And I have a feeling it's not like they're fitting in like pop-up videos, some extra facts. I would guess that many of the Fox guests are saying similar things too.
Of course they are, because by the way, that's how you get invited back places, is people just parrot the hell out of whatever, and you can see who's better and worse at it. It's hilarious to watch like first timers be like, oh God, I memorized this in front of the mirror this morning. The White House whistle, we need to know the whistleblower's name.
Yeah, and that wasn't the only one. They had another graphic of additional facts about Schiff. House GOP has supported censoring Schiff for actions during inquiry. Again, it's like, yeah, they have a clear vested interest in doing that. 926, Schiff publicly exaggerated substance of Trump-Zelensky call. Never has so much effort been put into pretending to not understand that something was a joke.
Yes.
He made a joke.
Before he says, this is essentially what happened, he does an impression of it.
He did an impression.
And then at the end says that's essentially what happened on the call. Like it is like and Trump does that all the time. Trump says stuff like, the Democrats hate law and order. They love crime. So where's your quote then?
Yeah.
So maybe we should censure Trump for saying that trying to quote the Democrats as saying they love crime. No one has ever said that. Yeah. Trump did way worse stuff.
Yeah, what we want is freedom of speech, and we want people to not get down on comedians. But when a guy makes a joke, we're gonna do for months. We're gonna pretend that he was being dead serious.
So ridiculous.
It's insane. So anyway, that's basically what you're getting if you're watching this. The facts presented orally from the actual people testifying might be the same, but what you're gonna be learning in the lower thirds and on the side is going to be very different. Thank you for watching this clip from the Damage Report. For more content from the show and access to TYT Network members-only exclusives, go to tyt.com/Brooke. Wait, no, it's tyt.com/John. Go to tyt.com/John to sign up.